What is everybody? This is your boy the E-bikeguy. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be doing a review on something a little bit interesting that I've, kind of been looking at for a while. So let me show you what we got. So we have in this little Ziploc baggie right here. It is a charger enhancer. Now, I'm trying to figure out how this is going to be more capable of charging e-bike batteries than my standard charger. So as you can see, it's made by Pidzoom or Pidzoom. Okay, so that's the side of the box. Part number is CE140, and in the back of the box you can see the words right there. Okay, so we actually have we have auto disconnect, we have a enhanced safety, smart charging, real-time monitoring, extended battery life, and battery capacity assessment. So very interesting to see what this little bad boy can do. So interesting. So let's see here. First time actually opening this up, so we're gonna open the box. It's come in this little nice foam case. Let's see here. Let's bat this boy out. All right. So there's nothing in the box. So first we're going to see is a user manual. So I'm definitely going to be using that. Little cover for the case. And here's this little boy, and it's pretty small. So there's nothing in the case. So this is what you get. Take out a wrap. So there we go. Look like ionized heat sink, front and rear. So it has a nice little LCD screen. Here's our buttons. Very clicky. So we got output on and off. Plus and minus. Set. So we can set whatever, I guess, whatever current or voltage we want. And here's our output. And I guess this goes to the battery. And then this is our input to charger. So what is interesting as well is that my charger does accept XT60s, but it does come with some adapters. So here's our charging cable. All right, so here's our charging cable right here. So we got ST60. Looks like we got 12 gauge wire. Okay, we got female and male. So I'm pretty sure this is output to battery, and then is input to charger. So what's going on now is that I know that my battery has a female. So let's see here. So we do have a female to my battery. I might have to make an adapter for that to go into my battery, and then we have a male which goes into the charger. All right, so so it looks pretty nice. I like the way the green is, feels really like extreme. That's what it gives me. It gives me that extreme look to it. And so it's nothing else to really see, but it does go from 0 to 30 amps. Holy crap, 30 amps. Charging from 30 to 140 volts. So this bad boy can do 140 volts max charging the batteries, and then we have a maximum current of 30 amps. So 0 to 30 amps, 30 volts to 140. This bad boy can do. I'm pretty much excited for this bad boy. So I'm going to be reading this manual, and then once I get back with y'all, we're going to go over some key features of what this bad boy can do. So smart charge by Pidzoom. Definitely we're going to check them out, and also they do have a website too if y'all want to check this out yourselves. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, guys, so we have the Pidzoom charger enhancer. I haven't read the manual fully, but I suggest y'all to read the manual before y'all actually use this charger, so y'all know the layout of what this charger has. Anyway, so I made me a little makeshift connector from XT60 female. So I have a female, and it goes in the input side of the charger enhancer. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be using my Time by Icon battery you know, say for a experiment. So we're going to go ahead and plug our charging in. Now this is a 72-volt charger. The charger enhancer does do, I forgot, but I know it goes up to 140 volts, I believe. So it does says on the side. So it goes from 30 volts to 140, and it does do 0 to 30 amps. So that's pretty good for this charger enhancer to do. So we're just gonna plug this in. All right, so we're gonna plug this in the back. It's already set to my voltage, and then we're gonna do our little makeshift connector, and we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. All right, so there it is. So it says the status. So it's on 53.8. Now the reason why 53.8 because we was actually charging the battery. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna increase that. Hold on, we're gonna increase the voltage. Okay, so it's going up. So as we increase the voltage, which is nice, and we're gonna increase it to about 83 volts. Okay. So about 83 point, it's right at 84 volts. It says 83.9 on mine, so it's fluctuating right there. All right, so we're gonna set our voltage. So we got watt hours. Oh, you know we can do all that. So let's go ahead and bring that down a little bit. We're going set to about 80 volts. Yeah, we're gonna set at 80 volts. And then match the whole set. Okay, then we're good now. So we set it. So we got input 84, output 0. So it's ready to go. And now we have a male to male. And then we're gonna plug it in our battery. So we matched, let's see here. So we matched on output. There we go. All right. So there we go. So now we start to charging. It looks like we got 77.6 volts in, 77.6 volts out, which is what the charger says right there. We at 7 amps. We can set our maximum voltage, cutoff voltage for this charger enhancer, and our current limit for on this charger enhancer as well. So that's very good. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can see the status of it charging. We're at 900 watts, 0.19 amp hours, and yeah, no error codes yet, so we're good to go. So we'll come back and see where it's at. All right, so it looks like we have completed our charge. You know what I mean? So you know, we set it to 80 volts, and the status is green, so we're actually done charging. If y'all can see that, and we have a code number 2. So it's pretty much. So it's pretty much a game changer, and we can start it again. So all we have to do is match the whole set, and then we can set our voltage. They're going to try the 84.5 or 84.7, and then all we got to do is match the whole set, and then hit the output, and then there we go. So it's green. I mean red. I'm gonna say, and it's saying charging. So now we back charging again. So this is basically works kind of like a governor, to be honest, is that you can set everything just like you can do your charger right here. Now this is for, I believe this is for chargers not like this, but doesn't have you know, a status. You know, you can verbal adjust your voltage and amps, but we can also test this in another charger and see what it actually does too. But I can actually have this set at a higher voltage at 90 volts and at about 13 amps, and we can turn this down to about 84 volts, and it'll say input, you know, whatever volts I had, like 100, and then output will be like, you know, 80 going towards my battery right here. So yeah, so this is probably a charger within a charger, to be honest, you know. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's actually charging up to about 80.7, and then it'll actually stop. So that's pretty good. But it has everything from like the amp hours, how much amp hours went in the battery, your charging current, which is like about almost to 1,000 watts. And I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. So this is a good example of using a smart charge or charge enhancer by Pidzoom. So this is a 67.4 volt charger, and basically you can actually set that. So it's like another gatekeeper, as you could say, that we actually set it to 64.9 volts. Now fully charged this battery is 67 volts, but we don't have an active balance in this battery yet, so we're going to be setting this at 64.9 volts, and it's going to automatically charge to the set voltage that you have. Now the maximum current that we have is 12.5 amps, but it's actually charging at 4 because of the fact that this is only a 4 amp charger. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm really digging this Pidzoom Charge Smart. It's a charge enhancer, so I'm really digging that. Alright, so here we go. We have a DIY bicycle, 1500 watt Volamont hub motor. We got a 1500 watt controller, and this is a 48 volt, maybe a 10 amp hour battery. And what we're going to be doing is we're actually testing out the charge enhancer. And what we're doing, I got it set at 54.2. So right now we actually charging it up, and my charge is set at 84 right now. So I want to know, will this cut off charging at 54.2, even though that my charge is set at 84 volts, which is this is the charger actually charge my Icon bike over there. And yeah, we're gonna see how good this charge enhancer is. Okay, so the smart charger did exactly what it did. Even though my charger right here was set at 84 volts, it actually stopped it at 54.2 volts. So basically this right here is like, you know, turning your charger that you can't see a lot of things that this provides on the screen into a really smart charger, you know. And I'm gonna give more details at the end of the review. But yeah, so you basically can have a power supply, not like this, but I do have a power supply hooked up to this, and you can actually charge any battery from from 24 or 36 volts all the way to 140 volts at 30 amps. So you know, this is pretty much a game changer, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna tell you why, my reasons of using this at the end of the review. Okay, but yeah, so it does work that I can have a high voltage system power supply or charger hooked up to this, and it can just charge it up to 48 volts, well 48 nominal, but 54.2 it's fully charged battery for this battery right here. And yeah, so it works, it will do. So my thoughts on the Pidzoom smart charger. So I mean, basically this is like a Roku device where they just turn those TVs, you know, with the HDMI ports into a smart TV. That's what like the Amazon Fire Stick and a like a Roku device does to your TV. Well, this is doing the same thing to your charger. So it takes a charger like this. So basically what it does is it turns your ordinary e-bike charger into a smart charger, going through the charge enhancer itself. So like I demonstrated that, you know, I did 3 tests on it. I mean did tests on my smart charger itself. And like I say, this is from 30 amps, you know, this from 0 to 30 amps, also from 30 volts to 140 volts. And this is something like a gateway that you can see everything that's going on inside your charger, from anywhere from amp hours that the battery's charging up to how much voltage is going into the battery, voltage coming into this charge enhancer as well. And you can see everything. You can actually set it. You can stop it. You can stop your voltage to a certain voltage. You can increase the current. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this kind of charge is limited to about 3 amps. So what you get from this is also you're going to see through here. So you cannot increase the amps no more than what this can supply. So but if you have like a 30 amp charger, you can set it down to about maybe 10 amps, exactly the same as you can do with my charger that I charge my Tommy bike up with. But this is a innovation to its finest. You know what I mean? You know, enhancing your regular e-bike charger. So I highly recommend this. And yeah, so if you actually interested in one of these, the part number is CE140. Okay, this is the box that it comes in right here. I'll have a little link in the description where you can purchase this, and I'm telling you, you're not going to go wrong by getting this, because of the fact that you will see everything that the charger actually can see. So basically, you're going to be inside the charger, and you can actually control what this charger does instead of letting the charger charge your e-bike itself. You can do it through this right here. So that is awesome. I like that, you know what I'm saying? And then I can use this pretty much on the DIY bikes that I have that doesn't have a smart charger like I do. My son e-bike kid doesn't have a smart charger, just me and my oldest son. I will be using this on his e-bike. Definitely. So anyway, so that was it for today's review of the Charge Enhancer by Pidzoom Charge Smart. So yeah, awesome little charge enhancer. Definitely highly recommend it. Okay, guys. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, that is it for the Charge Smart, the Pidzoom CE140, and yeah, grab one for yourself, guys. This is the E-bikeguy, and I'll see you in the next one.